Hey, you guys, welcome to Melissa Valentine's Nursery. My name is Melissa, and if you've been here before, hey, it's been a while. If you're new, welcome. So, you guys, let me tell you, it's been, I don't know, maybe 9 days, give or take, since I uploaded uploaded a video. You guys, this is like after work. You know what you're in for if you know me. If you know me, you know me. So, I've been working my little tail off. My big tail. I got a big badunk. So yeah, I've been working my tail off. I work third shift if you don't know me. So when I got home from work, I wanted a bagel for like a week. And so I'm not going to go out and find a bagel with an egg because let me tell you something. Be very careful right now. Be very, very careful. There is a stomach bug going around. I'm not kidding. There's a stomach bug. And like every day, somebody I know has it. Some people it lasts 2 days. Some people it's lasting like 24 hours. And let me tell you, it's coming out either both ends or the top end. So wash your hands, sing happy birthday 2 times, get between your fingers and under your nails and get your wrist, all right? If you want to go further, that's surgical scrub. That's wonderful. But your wrist, your hands, be very careful, right? Just be careful. I don't go out there and go crazy with masks and stuff because that's just, for me, I feel, even though I'm in healthcare, I feel like it's a little ridiculous. Just stay your boundaries, regular boundaries. Do your perfect hygiene, your hands and everything. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your mouth. That's my problem. I touch my face. I don't always touch my mouth, but I'm probably sure you guys have caught me touch my mouth, but I really try to not do that. So, you know, it's going around. So be careful. So anyway, I made myself a bagel. I had an Instacart delivery. I got some soap to clean my ass, and then I got a bagel. I made myself an egg and cheese bagel. It was so beautiful. I love it. I love an egg over easy on an everything toasted bagel with a little bit of butter, and a little cheese. So anyway, I was like, I got to do a video. I was telling Sandra, and I told Janet, somebody else I talked to, and I even told Rainbow the other day, if you go Rainbow's Dolly Nursery, and Sandra and Frozen Time Reborns, I haven't done a video. And I was like, I want to do a video. I just don't have content really, you know? But I miss doing videos. Like I used to like get on here and just like, blah, 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 blah. But the problem is like my brain is fried from work. Like truly lately it is. I've been trying to get more sleep because I need it. There's times when I don't get much sleep at all. And then my life is a freaking disaster. And then I wonder why, you know, my life's a freaking disaster. And I'm like, well, get more sleep, you know, because sleep, you know, it's important. You know what I mean? So I want to do a video. And I have plans for Christmas. I'm working on that. I put my Christmas tree up Sunday. Today is, what the hell is today? Is it November 7th? Yeah, it's November 6th. We just got the election. Okay. All right. You guys, elections come every 4 years. This is just a quick disclaimer. I don't get into politics. I don't like to talk about politics all the time, but it's a disclaimer. Don't let politics ruin your relationships. You can agree to disagree agreeably. Like, you can still be friends and have different outlooks or different views, perspectives on politics, the government, right? Me and my son, we voted yesterday. You know, we voted for different, right? So, I mean, and everything is fine. My best friend had a different choice than me, which is fine. Because you know what, when it comes down to it, every day we get up, we do our damn thing, we do the damn thing, and we live life, and we're with our families. Now, you know, depends on, you know, life's getting expensive. Depends how you want to vote. That's up to you, you know, with money. But my goal here is don't let politics, because I've seen on social media, people are upset because it's breaking up families. It's breaking up friendships. It's politics. Every 4 years, you get somebody new, right? It's a new election, presidentially wise. Don't let it destroy your friendships, because let me tell you something, the bond of a friendship and the loyalty of a friendship is so much more important than fighting over politics. Politics is important, but let me tell you something. I feel like a lot of it is But at the same time, it's good to go vote. I encourage it. It's wonderful. Do your civil duty, but at the same time, do not let it destroy your friendship. Say, if you feel comfortable saying who you voted for, say who you voted for. If you don't, you don't. You can disagree and it'd be okay. The world is not gonna end. Oh my God, I just thought about something. I had an everything bagel and I hope I don't have poppy seeds in my teeth. And I can't even tell because I'm blind. And I don't want my glasses to have the, Anyway, so that's all I wanna say because it's election day and I'm seeing a lot of people getting pissed off and I don't think it's worth it. Our friendships and relationships are so much more important than what's going on outside our homes and our friendships. Like, I really think that. And when you need a friend, they're there and they're there immediately, right? Usually if they're a good friend. Cause like, there's Joseph. Joseph texted me, he's at school all day and he's telling me, I'm doing for my watch. I'm debating leaving after my first 2 classes, but I think some important dates are going to be discussed for my last class. Well, then maybe he should stay. So anyway, I hope he doesn't call me because then it'll ruin my whole video and I have to put it together. All right. So I'm just trying to say that because it's election day and, at work, some things were a little tense and it shouldn't be that way. It shouldn't be that way. Everybody's friends. We get along. Everything's peachy keen. You know what I'm saying? I was saying something and I forgot. Oh, Sandra's a good friend, and you could talk to your friends and me and her, we can see differently, but at the same time, we're there for each other. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't let politics break up the best of friendships, the best of family. You know what I'm saying? All right. Now, I'm off my high horse. Let's get to it. So I didn't know what to do a video. I didn't know what to do with a video on. And I was like, I want to do a video, but I don't have content for right now. But I have content for the future. Go figure, right? So what's coming up? Let me tell you what's coming up. What's coming up is, all right, Doodlehead Nursery. You can find her on Instagram. Doodlehead Nursery. She's a baby maker. Baby maker sounds, oh my God. She makes babies, reborns, right? All right. So she makes reborns. Her name is Megan. I don't know what her last name is anymore because she just got married like a couple weeks ago. And she makes beautiful babies. In fact, I seen her at the doll show. But she didn't have as many babies as like other people had. Her babies are beautiful. I had bought my Ruby, and I paid, a decent amount for Ruby. I just didn't have money to blow on another baby. You know what I'm saying? So Megan, I got her to paint me a sculpt. She's not going to put it together. She's just going to stick it in a box and send it to me. But she had if you guys can remember, and she took the photo down. If you're friends with her, Doodlehead Nursery on Instagram. She had a baby, a Gracie May, and it was painted very nice. But the way she did the little squinty eyes was very unique. It reminded me of a baby just come out. You know what I'm saying? And it was beautiful, beautiful. And in fact, she like reduced the price on it and everything. And I was like, I can't do it. And so like, and one of my previous videos, you'll see that I was telling you about me and Joe, we had a little bit of a quarrel over it, but it's been resolved. It's fine. So I got that baby coming and she's going to go ahead and stick the one that I traded for the paint, the body pieces in it. So I'm going to build that baby. So that should be in the next week or 2, right? Because she's waiting on beads, glass beads and stuff for the one baby. So that's coming up. Christmas, I have a baby coming. Very exciting, but I'm not going to do a formal box opening. I'm going to have it under the tree and I'll have Joseph do clips or videos, or even at that, like I may just do a blanket reveal. That baby's really fun. When the time comes, I'll tell you all about it. And that's Christmas. So, and I'm working on a short 4-part series. Don't know how far I'm going to go with it. I don't even know. It's just in the making right now. So, and that will involve me dabbling with my ukulele. So, you guys, I work and I've been relaxing, doing diamond art and reading. That's all that is. Like, I don't even, to be honest, like I see my babies. I think my babies are beautiful. They're gorgeous, but I work, I come home, I take care of my house, take care of, what I got to do. So I want to do a video. And I was like, Sandra, what do I do a video on today? And we were giving each other ideas. Well, she was giving me ideas. I was like, well, okay. She's like, do it in front of your tree, because I put my tree up Sunday because I don't know what my future holds with work. Work right now, we need nurses. And so a lot of supervisors and nurse administrators, like the administration and nursing, have been working doing floor nursing. And I even went in on a weekend that I was off one of those days to work. So it's been tough. So I went ahead and put my tree up. And it's beautiful. My idea was, let me tell you, all right. So I had a pencil tree. Now this tree is really big actually, but we're up from it because I don't want the flocking. Is that what it's called? The flocking? The flocking snow? I don't want the flocking snow on my clothes because it's a pain in the ass to get off. It's all over my floor. The dog walks past it, knocks his tail. The cat's playing. I got flocking shit on my floor. Okay. So, all right. We put the tree up. So originally I had a pencil tree, and the pencil tree was not flocked. The pencil tree, that's the snow. I learned that a couple of years ago. Yeah, last year actually. So I had a pencil tree, and it was perfect because I have a small house. But I didn't want to go the closet in my doll room is my primitive camping stuff, and it's also Christmas. But a lot of that Christmas stuff has ornaments from like my marriage. It has picture ornaments of me and my ex-husband, like the milestone ornaments. So I have not been able to hit that closet. And I haven't been doing any primitive camping. I mean, I have my sleeper camper, that's not very primitive. So the closet has not been touched behind my changing table since May 2023. That's when my ex left. So what I did last year, I said, Joe, let's make Christmas fun because it's just me and him now. And I said, let's make Christmas fun. And I said, let's do a video game tree. We'll do like Call of Duty. We'll be creative. We'll do what we have to do and be creative with this tree. So I was like, you want Super Mario? You want Call of Duty Black Ops? What do you want? So he said he wanted Zelda. So last year I bought like the Triforce for the top of the tree. Nintendo Zelda, like the ornaments are friggin' expensive. So what I did, hey, listen, if you have an idea for a tree, it's still early enough. It's November 6th. If you have an idea for a tree and you want to do like a certain style, and it's expensive, right? I'm talking about like for your kids, like if you're doing Barbie or if you're doing Roblox or whatever. I went on Temu and I got keychains, Zelda knockoff Chinese keychains, right? You know how much the doll community loves knockoffs, a lot of them. I got the keychains and I unhooked the damn chain from it and I put a friggin' Christmas tree metal hook thing, right? And we had Jack, cut the shit. My dog's over here licking his legs and making all like, we don't need to hear that stuff right now, right? I love my dog. I love him to death. But, he's giving himself a bath right here and I'm over here. So anyway, it works great. And the Temu keychains are like $1. So I had like all these knockoff Zelda, the Link Zelda, the Triforce, it was awesome. And then I did buy the Nintendo Triforce for the top of the tree. That I did pay full price for, but then I bought gold and black garland, and those lights behind me are actually gold. So I was like, this year I want to do something different. And I even bought a tree from Amazon, a flocking tree. I bought a flock tree, right? A flock tree. I bought it, and I got it on a like an Amazon sale. So anyway, last year I put everything away. I had my friend at the time pop it up in the rafters of my the hell is that called? Garage. I don't even go out there. So he put it up there. So this weekend I was like, Joe, take it down. Now, my plan for the tree this year, I was like, let me do like vintage Victorian. I'll do vintage Victorian, right? And I don't know what the hell I was thinking. Because a lot of time when Amazon boxes come to me, I put the shit to the side and I forget about it for like a week or two. Unless it's like from Sandra and she's like, Melissa, open your box. I'm like, okay, I'll open it. But if it's something I buy and I know I put it to the side, and that box, like if you ever look on one side of my living room by my front door, there's a couch and nobody sits on that couch, like rarely. On that one chair, I just throw boxes and it just sits there until I'm good and ready. Unless I need the stuff, you know what I'm saying? So all my Christmas stuff was coming in. for this tree. And it wasn't a lot, right? It was mostly ornaments. I got, because last year I had green balls for Zelda. Well, this year, let me put her down. This year I did, they're supposed to be vintage, but I don't know what the hell happened, but it still looks nice. I used, these are little, let me get over here. These are, I got these from Amazon. Come on now. I got these from Amazon. And these are little wooden nutcrackers. And all like the ballerinas and stuff. There's all different ones. And so, that's nice, right? That's nice for my tree. I hope it stays because I don't think I got it on there all the way. I got balls. I got, Sandra loves her ball necklace and stuff. I got gold and red balls. And then I have these ornaments. I want something that I can take off easy. Shit. A lot of these are like really put on there all the way. Here we go. And then I got these. This one's not the best one, but it's like a sparkly deer. And I got them from Amazon as well. And they're wooden. So I love sparkly stuff. So my tree is like white and gold and red. And it actually looks really nice. And then I had red and green bows from last year. So I took the red. Sandra's like, take the red bows and it'll look really nice. So my tree is actually gold and red. I put the berries in the tree. I stuck them in there. I bought those too. So I went from vintage Victorian to who knows what the hell I was thinking, right? But it all worked out. It all worked out. So, I was talking to Sandra earlier. I'm like, Sandra, I don't know what the fuck to do a video on. Like, help me out. I don't even know. She's like, Melissa, talk about your tree and, do Christmas. Everybody, Christmas is coming. Da, 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 da. It's like, what do they say? I've seen this before somewhere. It's Halloween. It's Christmas. It's Thanksgiving. It's Christmas. So anyway, so I have a stroller here. This is my prom. This is my prom, you guys, my prom. It stays in my living room because it showcases a couple of my babies at a time. And I got this prom. When did I get this prom? Like last year sometime maybe? No, it wasn't last year. It was, I seen one on Amazon and it was on sale and I should have got it because it was like under $90. It was less than 100. And I missed out on it because I waited. I procrastinate with a lot of stuff sometimes. So, procrastinate. See, I said, all right. So I got William here and I got Maria, okay? So they're hanging out in my living room. They're buddies. They've been buddies for like a couple weeks, maybe a week. They're still dressed in Thanksgiving, but that's okay, fall, because we're still in the season, right? But this is really cool. Like it has the thing, it goes up. But I use it like a cradle in my living room, And it's really nice. I can move it around when I'm cleaning. Very simple, very easy. It's my AliExpress pickles. It's my Maria. Maria. You remind me of a West Side Story. And this is my Oakley sculpt painted by Natalie Fakebridge. William. So he is, I love him. So that's who's joining us today, if I can keep them in the thing. All right. And then we have, this is Dolores Sculpt by Willow Babies Nursery by Kimberly Clark. This baby was at, where was it? It was at the Dolls of the World Expo. And so is my Ruby. I bought my Ruby at the Dolls of the World Expo. But I seen this one next to oh my God, I need to go to sleep. What the hell did I see? I seen it next to another baby. I can't remember. It's a popular, Lulu. Beautiful Lulu. This one and a Lulu right side by side. And I remember saying, I can't afford that. I can't afford that. But when I got home, I seen this baby still on the market, still for sale. And I just couldn't resist. Like, I just could not. This baby, she's very detailed. Like, I wish my camera did her justice, but no. So I know that we're still in the fall season, but I need to start dressing my babies now. When their hands are like this, I think of like, that's what I think of. Like, it's a cute sculpt, but the hands are like, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's these freaking fingers. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, she's adorable. Though she's really adorable. Like she's one of my, you guys, I always say this one's one of my favorites. I love my babies. Like my Frankie baby that I won is inside, and I was actually gonna put Frankie baby in some Christmas clothes, but I didn't know if it was gonna be like, you know, the Nightmare Before Christmas doll version, you know? I might do it, I don't know. But, you know, I started dressing my dolls for Thanksgiving. But what happened was you run out of time, you run out of Thanksgiving clothes, fall clothes, you run out of fall clothes. So I don't have any more fall clothes to put the babies in, and I'm not gonna buy any more because I have enough. And I know for Christmas I'm probably getting some from Sandra, right? So, this is nice. I mean, this can be a fall outfit, so to speak. I mean, I'm in South Carolina. So, but I decided we were gonna put her in a vintage romper. A vintage romper, darling. This is, you know, let me tell you, I love to watch the, this might be a little big for her, but we'll figure it out. I love to watch the people from the UK. This is my vintage romper. Isn't it beautiful, darling? It's beautiful. I got this off Macari actually a while back ago, and I absolutely, this sucker's not going anywhere. Like for the its age, you can, what is this? Buster Brown, 0 to 3 months. Like it is in superb, like condition. Like whoever had this didn't use it, but I love it. Like I love this look. I love it. It's like 90s or something. So I don't have a lot of Christmas clothes. I did last year, and I think when my babies like got thrown out, like there was a story back then, whatever. Some of the clothes went with them because I wasn't sure if it was mildew, mold, whatever. And I did not want to put a red bow with this because I didn't want her head to be stained in red. I don't even think I own a, maybe I do. A lot of my stuff is like soft colors, you know? So I got this, but I'm going to go ahead and just put this on her because it matches to a degree. Like, look, you know what I'm saying? Like it matches the teddy. Oh, come on, get over here. Like, you know, kind of matches, you know? It'll work. So we're going to have a classy Christmas baby over here. And as I dress her, you guys might not be able to see, you know, this might work too because the green's in it, the beige. You know, I love florals. I love florals and the babies. But you know, Christmas isn't always floral. Christmas is more like, what the hell is Christmas? Let me back up a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing here. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? So, Christmas isn't really florals unless it's like hollies and stuff. But, yeah. So let's talk a little bit. Sandra in her video was talking about, the holidays, growing up in the holidays. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about my story. So I live in South Carolina, but I was originally from Long Island, New York, right? My father raised Italian family, you know, in Long Island, and they have traditions. My mother's side, I was always told they were English and German. But then I found out stuff about my grandfather, my mom's mom. And we learned through what is it called? The ancestry stuff. We learned, oh, and I never went back to my ancestry shit. Like, I don't ever follow through on anything. Blame my ADHD. So my mom's dad, we learned was 50% Italian, I believe. So traditionally, what would happen when I was a child, look at how beautiful this baby is. Look at this baby. And I have just an undershirt with the a button on the side. I like those too, you know, because it shows the diaper and everything. I'm just going to keep it like this. And I'm going to get her dressed and we'll talk. So traditionally, when I was younger, we would go to my mom's side of the family Christmas Day, and Christmas Eve we would go to my dad's side. Now my dad's side, oh my God, they're like roaches. Like there was so, and I mean that in the nicest way. There was so many of them. I had second cousins there. all my cousins, like my dad's cousins were there. Is that second cousins, right? So like my dad's cousins' kids were there. Like I'm telling you, the Italians, like everybody was there and everybody was linked to somebody somehow. And then like if you had friends, your friends were there. So my grandma, Anna, would have these huge parties, right? And she would cook. Oh my God. She would cook everything like sausage, peppers. She would make lasagna. She would make ham. She would make everything. You name it, it was there. And then the fish. I don't like fish. I don't like fish at all. You know what I heard? I heard fish makes your kittens stink. I don't know. I don't know how true that is. But I don't want fish either way. I don't like fish. All right. To each his own. I've tried it now. I'm not knocking it. That I haven't tried it. Don't knock it till you try it, my grandmother says. I'm not knocking it to the point where I didn't try it. I tried it. So I can. Anyway. So my grandma Anna, oh my God, they would have fish and all sorts of, oh my God. So I think the Italians, that's like an Italian thing where you have fish on New Year's Eve, Christmas Eve. And everybody's at the house and everybody, their friends. I mean, you know, we're everywhere. And then we would do gifts. There would be a point in the night where we would open up gifts. Santa Claus would come. Oh my God, Santa Claus. You would hear bells. Ding, 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 ding. And then Santa Claus would come through the back door or the front door, you know, and he'd have his bells and a big old black trash bag. And he would come in and give us all gifts. You know, they were from Grandma. And somebody dressed up as Santa Claus, whether it be my dad or, you know, one year we had a Santa Claus who was from Puerto Rico and he was like, oh, how you doing? You know, or whatever. I don't even know. I don't know the accent. I'm sorry. I can do a little bit of British. I can do, you know, maybe, you know, a little bit of Irish, you know, but I don't know. I can't do Puerto Rican. I don't know. But, he came through, you know, they were short of Santa Claus that year. And, you know, we don't discriminate. You know what I'm saying? It was wonderful. He did a wonderful job. But I'm just saying, somebody has to play Santa Claus. So the kids would open up their gifts and after Santa Claus would leave. And it was just great. I mean, all family was there. Everybody got gifts. Oh my God. Parents, like everybody got gifts. Like it was a big, come on now. It was like a big thing. You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of times we would go to mass. You know, my family, most of them are cradle Catholics. You're born, you know, into the Catholic faith. So we would go to midnight mass. You know, and then as we got older, we didn't do that tradition as much. But Christmas Day, we would go to my mom's family. And oh my God, they would have just as much of a party. And I remember when I was younger, they would put us in a circle. The kids would be there'd be no Santa Claus. I don't remember Santa Claus. Maybe when I was much younger, but I don't really remember Santa Claus. But I do remember all my aunts and uncles would be there, my cousins, and we were the oldest of the cousins. So the cousins were like babies. And I remember they would put us all in a circle, all the kids, and we would unwrap gifts from everybody. So, you know, and they would have the more traditional food. You know, everybody has like the turkey again and the ham and the potatoes. And, you know, so look how cute she looks. I love this vintage stuff. And I think the bow is appropriate for Christmas. I can't help myself with her hands. Like, she's so cute though. Like she really is. She's a little, a cutesy baby from the 90s. You know what I'm saying? We went back in time. I love the vintage stuff, man. I don't know why they don't make stuff like they used to anymore. I don't understand. It's just, I don't understand. So anyway, so she's ready. She's going to be like this for a while because I have a lot of babies to get through. And as I get through them, I'll just make my way through them. And if I don't get through with all of them, this makes her look a little husky, don't you think? If I don't get through with all of them, I don't get through with all of them. If I do, I do, you know? I don't think I have enough Christmas clothes to get through all my babies. So at some point, it's going to be like a cutoff, you know? Like, all right, you know, we'll just put them in something neutral or whatever. But she's just pretty. Look at her. She's gorgeous. Just gorgeous. So when you're younger, back in the day, you have these traditions. And I have so many beautiful memories. Unfortunately, Joseph, my son, he's 18 now, but he doesn't really he has other memories, but not necessarily Christmas tradition. Since he was little, I was a nurse. And nurses, if you work in an inpatient place, institution, hospital, nursing home, what have you, as long as those patients are there overnight, they need care 24/7, 365. So usually I don't celebrate the holidays. I can't. I can. People I have been with in the past have made it work, sort of. So my family used to move the holidays to like a weekend, but they haven't in so many years. So like on Christmas Day, I think it falls on a Wednesday or a Thursday this year. I'll come home from work. I will sit with Joseph by the tree. We'll open up gifts, or we'll eat breakfast first, depending. And then I'll go to bed. And then he'll have to go find Christmas. You hear my dog? He's sleeping, but he's like stretching in his sleep and stuff and making moaning noises. So, I took a break from nursing for a few months and it fell over Christmas. So I got to enjoy my Christmas. And I want to say one of the years in my nursing career, Christmas fell on a day I was off. So that was nice. But really, Joseph just kind of celebrates a minute with me and then he goes off somewhere. I have tried to go to people's houses, but a lot of people have their celebrations later in the evening, and I get my best sleep in the evening when it comes to night shift, because I work night shift. So like during the day, I may sleep 2-3 hours, but you can't function off of 2-3 hours of sleep. So I go to bed and get I take a nap during the day, but I get my good sleep like 4 or 5 o'clock until I got to get up. In the past, when I was married and in past relationships, those folks have tried to make me a dinner that I have come home to. Not every year, just, a couple times, few times. It was nice to come in and have, like my ex-husband used to make me a beautiful breakfast when I would come in from work on all my bone china. And it was beautiful. And then we would get dressed and get ready, get all cozy and open our gifts. And then he would go to his mother's and I would go to bed or, whatever. So it's hard for me to celebrate in the evenings because then I'll go to work and function off of like 2 hours of sleep. And if you're opening gifts in the morning, usually I don't see that nap during the day. I'm opening gifts, I'm eating breakfast, opening gifts, and then that's it. The day's shot for me because I have to go to sleep because that takes time. So, keep in mind, know that there are people who work in jobs that are 24/7, right? Sandra just messaged me jingle all the way. She's a nut, but she's a good nut. So keep in mind, there are people that have to work jobs that run through holidays. I had an ex-boyfriend like a long time ago before I got married. He knew where I worked at that time and he sent me a Thanksgiving plate. That was the only Thanksgiving I got, that 30-minute break where I sat and I ate his family's Thanksgiving plate. So just keep that in mind for healthcare workers and any other profession that, they're not home for the holidays or they don't get the opportunity to go and celebrate. And I wish I can make traditions with Joey. I failed at that. I have wonderful memories in my holiday experiences as a child, as a teenager. But I didn't get to do that for Joseph because I had to work. And most of his life, I was a single mom. So just keep that in mind, when you celebrate the holidays. If you know a nurse who has to work that day or for Thanksgiving or Christmas, maybe put a plate to the side for them and say, hey, you want to stop by and pick up a plate for work, police officers have to work on Christmas. Think, firemen, think of those who have to be somewhere other than home for their profession, right? I wish I could have spent more holidays with Joseph, but I am the breadwinner here. I'm the one that has to put a roof over our head, right? Now, this is what I chose, right? But for a good cause, right? For a good cause. So just keep that in mind, right? That's just something, I try to do something with Joseph for the holidays. Like, we put the tree up together. He doesn't like fluffing it. So he's like, Mom, it's all yours until after the lights are on. And then we'll put the ornaments on and that's it and call it a day. So I have to do everything until the ornament part. And then we'll put the ornaments on. Like, he's like, I don't even want to fluff the tree. I said, I don't blame you. So he'll do something else. But until then. But I'm thinking I want to do something with Joseph. I just don't know what. He's 18. And I told him, maybe me and him will make our own little Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner, not on Christmas, but the day before, the day after. I even thought about ordering a Cracker Barrel family meal. They have those at Thanksgiving, and just ordering it and having him put it in the oven and just having a little something that day. I don't know. I really don't know, because it's just me and him now. We're back to me and him. And, he can go to my mom's. He can go to my sister-in-law's, my brother, if he's invited. I'm sure he is. Joseph, he's first grandbaby and everything. So anyway, but yeah. So, Sandra was like, do a video, do it about Christmas, tell them what to expect. Because I haven't seen you guys in forever. I had a problem last week. I thought my dog was on his very last leg. He was vomiting about 2 days nonstop. And then when the weekend hit, he was literally pooping what looked like motor oil all over my house, sprayed my wall, all over my bedroom. It was constant. And so I tried to have him fast for 12 hours because it was the weekend. And I was like, I don't have a vet that's open, right? This was when I did my collab with Sandra this day. I went and took a nap before my collab. And I put him on a 12-hour fast. And apparently when I was sleeping, he did it again. So right before the collab with Sandra and Reborn Tatty, check out Reborn Tatty, by the way, I was cleaning up feces all over my house just minutes before. And then when I had finished with my collab, I realized I had a book of shadows that I had for years. And I had photos in there of my family. And it was a book that summarized my spiritual journey in life. And it was a very special 700-page leather-bound book. And my dog shat feces, sharded feces, I guess you can say, all over the side into the pages. And when I got done, and I didn't see it because it was on the side, it was tucked away. When I came out of the room from my collab with Tatty and Sandra, one of the first things I noticed was shit on my book, on the page, in the pages. You can't get that off of paper pages. I almost had a heart attack. I had to throw it out. 700 pages of art, photos, just everything, my astrological chart and everything that meant something in a spiritual sense, and that it was my spiritual diary. It's gone. So I don't know if I'm going to start a new one. I kind of started a new one, but I feel depressed about that. I'm not really depressed right now, but I feel a little upset about that because that's historical, and now it has shit all over it. And now it's probably in a landfill somewhere. Well, not yet, because they didn't take my trash yet. Trash day's Thursday, and we threw it out Saturday. So I was dealing with my dog and his bodily fluids and functions. And he had gas too, but when you're cleaning up vomit and poop, you really don't care. The gas is so minor. But that's what I was doing and I was going to take him to the vet Monday. All day Sunday, he was fine. All day Monday. So what I'm thinking is happening, I have neighbors behind me who aren't too fond of my dog. And then I have a neighbor who likes to feed my dog everything because he'll come in and puke up rigatoni. My dog cannot eat stuff like that. My dog, he's got a special diet. So I think the son of a bitch behind me tried to poison my dog, but I can't prove it. And the sad thing is, my house, my ex-husband was here. My ex-husband surveillanced everything. I had cameras all over my house. This would have been a good time to see that. But I don't do all that. I'm no friggin' private investigator. You know what I'm saying? If I need one, I'll hire one. But I don't have a reason. I mean, the dog's fine. So I just got to be careful when I send him out, because I think something fishy was going on. I think he was poisoned. But he's okay now. He's functional to the way, he's within normal limits for his baseline. The baseline Jack. So, and then I was worried about my cat, but my cat's okay too, because my cat I don't know what happened. I had animals my whole life. These two suckers here, my dog and my cat, have like more health issues than I've ever had. I don't know what's going on. Kids are allergic to peanut butter nowadays and every damn thing. And now you got animals with problems. Like, I don't understand. Back then you bought an animal and the animal lived and everything was peachy keen, and the dog, they didn't have allergies, asthma, they didn't have all that. And all of a sudden now it's the shit they're putting in the food. I'm telling you, it's got to be. So, but that's what's been going on. So I've been really busy between work and cleaning up bodily fluids for my dog. I haven't even had time for the babies. Like, I've been sleeping with Frankie and stuff. My Frankenstein baby that I won from Reborn Tatty, My Little Tulip, and Rainbow's Dolly Nursery. Check them out. But I was busy. I had a very busy week. And so I am back, and you know what? I feel so good making this video. Like, I'm telling you, I feel really good. Things are good right now. Things are good. Today, what time is it? It's not even 10 o'clock. Hey, it's not even 10 o'clock yet. I can lay down in bed. I can watch my YouTube people. I'm spitting on you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. But I don't know. I had a good time with my collab Saturday with Sandra and Reborn Tatty. We had a blast. Let me tell you, I normally don't drink like that. Now, I'm not going to lie. I've had a little, everybody who knows me. I love my Fireball in my coffee, and I love Fireball in hot cocoa. I drank an entire bottle of wine, and let me tell you something. You could tell I was a little glazed in that collaboration, because I even watched some of it with people from work, and they were like, Melissa, you're like, So I had fun. So if you haven't watched the collab between me, Sandra, and Reborn Tatty, go over to Sandra Frozen in Time Reborns, Sandra's Frozen in Time Reborns. And she has a collaboration from Saturday. Go and look at it. Check it out. We had so much fun. So much fun. And you guys, I have been keeping track of the Dolls of the World Expo. And they picked the dates, the 21st and the 22nd of June, 2025. So I don't know yet where it's going to be. I have arrangements to go. I'm going with somebody, most likely. But I just wanted to put that out there. So if anybody is going to the Dolls of the World doll show, maybe we can go out and get dinner or something. That'd be great. We can go out and get dinner or lunch or whatever, breakfast. I don't care. Just to meet up. Hey, because there was people at the doll show that I met, and I would have loved to go out to eat with them, but I didn't think about that at the time. We're at the doll show, and so I think if you're going to go to the doll show and it's closer to, don't do it now because I'm not going to remember. Closer to the time, reach out to me. I have Facebook. I have Instagram. I have GOODREADS. It's in my description. So reach out closer to the time and we'll make arrangements then. But right now it's too soon. I got another trip I'm working on, and so as time comes and goes, we'll get it going on. You know what I'm saying? what else are we going to talk about? Oh my God, 45 minutes. I feel like, we dressed a baby. We talked about Christmas. We talked about my Christmas traditions. Also, Sandra was talking about cookies. The cookies, the Italian cookies she makes that she does the dye. I don't know if you've seen it in her last video. She was talking rainbow cookies. I love those. Those are like my favorite cookies. And when she made that video, I told her, this is what I said. I said, Sandra, if you're going to make those cookies, send me some, because those are like my favorite cookies. And because I buy them store-bought, but the store-bought ones from Publix come in a box like Little Debbie. It doesn't compare to like bakery ones. You know what I'm saying? And she makes them. I'm intimidated by making them. Ask Reborn Taddy. I baked bread. I know I can bake bread, and I have a bread maker too. I can bake bread with and without it. But my ass, I was making cinnamon raisin bread or cinnamon nut. I forget what I was making, but I needed cinnamon. It was a type of bread, and my ass didn't look at the label. I pulled the seasoning and poured it in, and then realized after I poured it in that the seasoning was cumin and not cinnamon, because I just grabbed it instinctively. And I had taco bread, which was disgusting. I made it, I tried it, and I got rid of it. It was disgusting. Don't ever put cumin in your cinnamon raisin bread, or I think it was banana nut. What was I making, Reborn Taddy? I can't remember. I think it was banana nut. Even Sandra knows. Sandra knows about this story. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not a big baker, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to tell you, I can eat the shit out of some damn rainbow cookies. Those are good. I also like lace cookies, but I haven't found any around here. Lace cookies. I like lace cookies. Yeah. All right, you guys. So I don't know when I'm going to do a video next. I'm kind of playing it by ear as I go. I know I got a box opening coming. Christmas, I'm planning something, but I don't know if I'm going to execute it. Like, I don't know if I'm going to go ahead and do it. I got to figure out what I'm going to do. I'm spreading my time out differently now. So don't be alarmed if I am not on here for a few days. I do plan on keep doing videos. It's not like I'm going to cold turkey you guys. Just, I had a comment from Scotland. Hello, Leah from Scotland. I hope I did that right because, I'm not the greatest with accents. It just comes out and, I know Ireland is like, oh, I saw Jamie picking flowers. I could do some accents, but I'm not the best. Yeah. So Leah from Scotland reached out to me yesterday, I believe, and was like, hey, where are you? I'm here. I'm alive. I'm well. And then Janet was telling me, Janet in the comments was like, are you going to do another video or what? I didn't disappear. I didn't fall off the face of the earth. I actually spoke to Rainbow's Dolly Nursery about 2 days ago. And we were voice chatting back and forth for a brief moment. Actually, it was a little more than a brief moment. We were getting to know each other a little better. And I told her I want to do a video, but I don't really know what to do a video on. Plus I've been busy, So, and check out Reborn Taddy's video. He did a video of the doll that I won. And it's a very beautifully detailed video. When I was opening my Franken baby that I won, I didn't show as many details as I really wanted to, but it was because I was excited. And I think my thought process was quicker than, like, I was moving too fast for my brain to catch up or something. You know what I'm saying? So the details, I didn't show all the details, like the tramp stamp and the bat on the foot. Like, I'm like, oh my God, why didn't I show this stuff? Like, what's wrong with me? So we go over it in the collab at Sandra's Frozen in Time Reborns. And then Reborn Taddy, like, not even a day ago, just did a video on the details of that beautiful little bunka. Check it out. And then Rainbow Dolly Nursery, you guys. Her most recent video. She's cool, like in a good way. She's a cool nut. She's a crazy cool nut. And I like that. Like she was doing and she even talked about Cuddles by Christina. That's another great YouTuber. Go check her out. She's a sweet woman. Love her. She's awesome. I haven't spoken to her in a minute. I need to reach out to her at some point. But Rainbow's Dolly Nursery, let me tell you what. I'm laying in bed the other day and I'm watching her most recent video where she talks about Cuddles by Christina. And I was just like amused. That woman can turn your day from shit to right. Does that make sense? Like, she just puts a smile on your face. She's like goofy in a positive way. Like, this is all compliments. This is not like, I'm not trying to offend. Like, she is beautiful personality, like goofy in a positive, happy way, you know? And I got to speak to her, and she really does have a beautiful soul. Like, she really does. Me and her have some spiritual things in common, and I find that wonderful. And she is very artistic. She showed me a beautiful photo of a dog she made, and I think it was gorgeous. It was beautiful. We were sharing some art stuff, but yeah, check her out too. Look, I'm advertising for everybody, you guys. So, all right, you guys, I'm going to take a nice shower, and I'm going to clean my ass and it's hair washing day. Me and Sandra talk about hair washing day. Today's my hair washing day. I got to wash my hair. And then I'm going to lay in bed. It's 10 o'clock. I want to be asleep in like an hour, but I don't want to take anything yet because I get my best sleep. I take a nap at lunchtime. So I'm going to take a shower and maybe watch something on the YouTube. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to watch doll videos or what, you know, because for me to fall asleep, I have to watch something like documentary, but not like super interesting. You know what I mean? But then like when I'm like this with my eyes, like I'm high or something, you know, I'll switch it to rain and that's it. It's over. It's over for me. I go right to sleep. So anyway, when I wake up, I'll upload this video. Well, it'll be uploaded. It just won't be public. Because what I do is I upload my videos when I'm sleeping. And I set them public at some point after. You know, after I do the description and fine tune whatever. So, but yeah, you guys, do you have any traditions for Christmas? Like that you did growing up? Or do you have traditions with your kids? Is there something that you do that is very unique? You know, and so yeah, share that in the comments if you have it. And like I said, you guys, don't worry about me. I'm fine. I'm just spreading my time a little differently. Working on my diamond art, reading, and that's it, you know? So, all right, you guys, I want you guys to have a wonderful, beautiful fall day. The leaves are changing. It's raining here. It's cool and windy and the weather that makes you sick. You know what I'm saying? That type of weather. So enjoy it and everything because it's hot cocoa time. If you haven't, no kids on my channel. I hope your kids don't watch my channel. If you know me, you know your kids are not supposed to be watching my channel, right? Because I don't want no problems. I don't want no problems, right? I'm saying I don't want no problems. So, Fireball and hot cocoa is the time of the year. I'm telling you, it's beautiful. Put a little bit of whipped cream on top. Oh my God. You don't need marshmallows. Whipped cream. Fireball. Hot cocoa. Whipped cream. I'm telling you, it's how I do it. It's how I do it, and it's delicious. All right, you guys. Like, subscribe, comment, share, tell your friends, tell your family. They don't have to be doll collectors. They can just be people who love to watch YouTube. Because, you know, sometimes our YouTube, you know, and a lot of us, we do more like YouTube doll vlogs, like vlogs, you know what I'm saying? Like a vlog diary or sharing about our life or whatever. And I feel like that's so good. That's personal. That makes you relate to people who's watching you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we have the dolls in common, but do you know how much more we have in common? So yeah, you guys, it was wonderful. I had an amazing time. I got one baby ready for Christmas. You guys see my beautiful Christmas tree. I'm sitting like over here with the Christmas tree. And that's it. You guys, until next time, love you all. Bye-bye.